All right. So it's been a minute. We both had some.
You have got to tell me when we start recording, so I don't say anything crazy.
I just I be sometimes I be hoping you say something crazy.
That's
not crazy like that. I ain't gonna set you up for failure. But
ain't nothing that I could say tamed enough to be on this podcast.
I feel like I've heard worse from other people, so I feel like you could.
You've heard worse?
Yes.
But do other people have the type of life I have? And not trying to sound like.
Nah, you said it.
Yeah, I did.
You said it. Stand on business. stand on business. You said it.
Yeah. Well,
but I don't think the people watching or even the people that hang around us know what type of life you really live.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about because I have a very corporate life, right? Do they have a very corporate reputation that they have to maintain?
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean.
No.
All right.
No.
I have a corporate reputation I have to maintain.
Right.
So I can't be out here. I mean, I can't tell.
Yeah.
A tenth of what I be.
I wouldn't recommend it even if you didn't have a corporate life. I wouldn't recommend it.
Is that bad? You said you've heard worse from other people.
I have, but I'm just saying, like, I'm a private person.
Yeah.
Like everything is private on my side of things.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't recommend that to anybody.
So. Well, that's how I am. Like, I'm okay if someone records videos of the shenanigans if it's just for the people involved in the shenanigans.
Speaking of recording and for the people in shenanigans, Diddy's freak offs.
Oh, he recorded them? Oh.
We've been gone for a long time, Cuddy. Like, dang, like I still got some videos to upload, but I know I gotta upload this like ASAP. So you heard everything about Diddy?
I heard it just keeps getting worse.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Yeah, so apparently Diddy be having freak offs and he has tapes, recordings, and evidence, hard evidence of other people doing other things and kind of like blackmailing people. Like
he blackmail people?
He's blackmailing other artists and I heard some politicians and it's they raided his house when we was on vacation.
Yeah, I saw that.
They raided his house.
Mm-hmm.
Now everybody's just coming out with these different lawsuits and he backed down from revolt. He doesn't have the Deleon or the Ciroc. What is it?
I wonder what his net worth is now.
You can check it. Like it'll drop like that instantly.
I don't know. I mean, you gotta think like a lot of times these deals people have, they're equity.
Oh, okay.
So
I think he was getting paid. They said he was getting paid $50 million a year for Ciroc.
Well, I don't know.
I read.
But like, was it liquid?
Oh, okay. Was it equity of the company or was it? Yeah, okay. Or was it like you getting paid like cash or whatever? You know what I'm saying? I get it. But yeah, Diddy was having fucking freak offs, and it's been all over the news. It's been all over everywhere for the past 2-3 weeks. They even coined a new term, "No Diddy" instead of "No Homo."
Hey, so Mace said that on his podcast. I was like, dang, Mace went at him like that. They
Mace
fell out though, right?
Yeah, Mace took a different approach. Mace was just like, that's why I had to get up out of there because it just wasn't aligning with what I was on. So let's I got this video. Let's go ahead and watch this real quick. It's kind of like, oh, you got it. Ooh, there we go.
Well, it's been 2 weeks since the raids at Diddy's homes in Miami and LA, and even though there hasn't been a lot of new information,
we gotta get the volume up.
There's still been movement behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, all right. Fox News' Lisa Evers spoke with a former federal prosecutor and joins us now with a closer look at where the investigation likely stands today. Lisa.
Well, Stephen, Natasha, there's definitely movement, but not the type to make headlines. It's been just over 2 weeks since a federal criminal investigation into sex trafficking involving
Well, it's been 2 weeks since the raids at Diddy's homes in Miami and LA, and even though there hasn't been a lot of new information released to the public, there's still been movement behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, all right. Fox News' Lisa Evers spoke with a former federal prosecutor and joins us now with a closer look at where the investigation likely stands today. Lisa.
Well, Stephen, Natasha, there's definitely movement, but not the type to make headlines. It's been just over 2 weeks since a federal criminal investigation into sex trafficking involving Sean Diddy Combs was confirmed. Now, he's denied all the allegations, and so far there have been no arrests. Everything does seem quiet, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes as this investigation moves forward.
They didn't have to play this video.
I'm a win because I'm too smart for these cats, as he outruns police in a recent Instagram post of his 1997 hit song Victory. His current reality is looking very different, though. Sources tell me some who have been close to Diddy are hiring lawyers to deal with inquiries from federal investigators. There's likely much more going on than meets the eye, says former federal prosecutor Nadia Shahada.
From my experience, I suspect they are interviewing a number of people at the moment, casting a wide net. That would include potential victims, employees, members of Mr. Combs' entourage, basically anyone who may have relevant information.
Law enforcement sources tell me the raids of Combs' homes in Los Angeles and Miami, which were the result of court-authorized search warrants, yielded a variety of evidence.
They're also reviewing the digital evidence recovered during the search warrants.
Oh my God.
Probably issuing subpoenas, and they may be
digital evidence.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. We got them.
When them alphabet soup boys run up in your stuff, they already got something on you.
Yeah. They got something. No, for sure. They got something.
Not going to run up in there for no reason.
Absolutely. They had the FBI there, CIA, NBA, NFL.
I don't think this CIA.
They had everybody in this nigga house.
They had the 1, 2, 3
LGBTQ. They had all of them niggas. Anybody with alphabets in their name was at Diddy's house.
If your name is an acronym,
nigga, you was at Diddy's house, whether it be for the raid or for the freak off.
Types of searches that wouldn't be in public view. Historical cell site information, emails, that sort of thing.
In order to successfully make sex trafficking charges, as Shahada did against R. Kelly in his federal case, certain types of proof are needed.
To the extent that any of the sexual conduct occurred on video, they would be looking for videos, photographs. They're also going to be looking to corroborate based on other people who may have been present for all or part of the criminal conduct. And they're also looking for communications, travel records.
I ain't going to nobody's party anymore.
Now, the former prosecutor says the sheer volume of digital evidence.
Don't invite me to no party.
Sheer volume? Wait.
Don't invite me to no party.
The sheer volume of digital evidence? What was she about to say?
Let me see.
Not that bad.
And the fact that New York prosecutors will have to conduct interviews in other cities will add sheer volume of digital evidence, and the fact that New York prosecutors will have to conduct interviews in other cities will add to the time before anyone will be indicted. She says it could be weeks or even months, and that they won't make a move until the case is solid. That's the latest here.
That nigga better go ahead and go to Bali with Russell. Russell, what's that boy name is?
I have a question.
What's his name? Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons, he had some allegations. That nigga went to Bali and never came back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He be in Bali doing yoga. You better go ahead and catch that flight.
I have a question. The people.
Mind you, they raided 3 of his houses. I didn't mean to cut you off.
3?
New York,
Miami,
and LA. All at the same time.
Oh, they had a coordinated attack?
Yep.
That's crazy.
So unfortunate. What was you about to say?
The people who have to watch this stuff, the people who have to watch it, the evidence, like
what do you like? What? Yeah.
Like what? That's a tough job.
Yeah.
Because one, you can't technically get aroused by it. Are you like?
Are you a freak?
Right. But you gotta watch it. So if you don't like. Do they just have Chat GPT watch it for them now?
No, I mean it's almost like it's not. I think it's almost like a.
Do they have a viewing party?
It's almost like a P-star. I won't say the whole word because I don't a P-star.
Oh yeah.
So it's almost like a P-star, like or an adult film actress,
or
actor. They go in, clock in, do what they do, and they go home.
Yeah, that's true.
They check out.
That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying? Like
I guess I could just look at like. For my job, I know a lot of confidential information.
Yeah.
And people be like, oh, do you know? And people be trying to tell me. I was like, I don't want to know that.
Right.
Like, why?
Right.
Well, it's I was
same concept.
Yeah.
Same concept.
Okay.
So what you think about Diddy's house getting raided?
I mean,
first off, what do you think about the situation? That's heavy. That's deep.
I think he did. He messed up. And I think he let power and money. I think he thought he was untouchable because of the power of money that he has and the quote unquote friends he thought he had. And now stuff is happening, and it's like, oh, you're not as untouchable as you thought you were.
Right. Yeah, because I've been in Hollywood, and my first experience, I ain't gonna say whose house I was at, but my first experience of a Hollywood Hills party was pretty much not me being involved, but what I was walking through and seeing. It's pretty much along the lines of the shit that they've been saying at Diddy's party. So I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by that at all.
By it. I've seen women doing coke off man's parts in the kitchen, like in a house party type, like a line of coke just off the man's shaft.
That's a lot.
Like I go downstairs, you walk in the room, it's 8 people doing some weird shit in this one. Yeah. It's that. Yeah, I've been there. So what they saying is not far fetched, but
not at all.
I was like, he did it. Fuck him. Moving forward. Let's, you know what I'm saying? But then again, I start to think about it. That gave me some time to think about it. Why do we, I might be taking it completely left, black people, black media, why do we jump to bash our own so quick?
It's programming. It's systemic racism. I keep trying to tell you this, and you keep saying it don't exist. Or no, wait, you've acknowledged it exists.
I've never said that.
You've acknowledged it.
Quote me right.
But you think it's just something easy just to overcome.
No, I said it won't. I won't allow it to keep me from doing what I have to do.
But that's one. You're one person, and as a community, and the whole group thing.
But if people thought like me and don't allow systemic racism, then we wouldn't have this issue because everybody wouldn't jump on board with what they see on the news.
Yeah, but most people.
I don't care about most people because I ain't most people.
Right, but you do care about most people because you don't understand why people are doing what they're doing. That's most people.
All right, whatever. But anyway.
Oh, because I just proved my point.
You proved your point, but it's still like I never said systemic racism. Don't.
Yeah,
it's not.
Well, but back to why our people just do this automatically. Right. I think most of us aren't trained to think about things ourselves. We want to be accepted. We want to be part of the in crowd.
Right.
Because there's people who were with Diddy before all this happened.
And what's crazy, I think I heard Joe Budden say it. He said it's more alarming that nobody is coming to his defense.
Yeah.
Out of all those people he had, all those friends he had.
He didn't have friends.
But appearing of friends, all the people that was in the circle, you would have thought somebody would have mentioned or said something or had some type of. It's just not everybody just quiet and lawyered up. So.
Well,
I still don't like that though. I still don't like the way black people we like let it play out. Let the police do their job. Let's
take the Disney approach. They didn't fire that man until he got convicted.
Who?
Disney didn't fire Jonathan Majors until he got convicted.
Oh yeah. I was like, who fucks up? Yeah, exactly. No, I mean like because in America it sucks because now it used to be innocent until proven guilty. Now it's guilty until proven innocent. Because
it's always been like that for black people.
Because now no matter what, let's just say this nigga Diddy is let's say he is innocent. It's done.
Oh, his career's over.
Done. It's already over with.
Yeah.
It's already over with. It's nothing he can do at this point to change anybody's mind. Because once somebody they have their mind made up about you, it's not gonna change.
I wonder if he owns what masters he owns.
Everybody that used to be on the Bad Boy.
So he's still gonna make money because they not gonna.
Nah, he gave it back. I think he gave it back. He gave it back, but it was under the pretense of something else. I think one of the girls from Danny Kane was on a podcast, and when she was talking about it, like she's like, yeah, he gave it back, but we only get our residual income from like a certain year, but it was like not the years that the song was popping. So now they getting like pennies off the dollar. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Mace got it back. I think they got it back. Or no, she told them not to sign it because I think it was only like $800 for each. Yeah, she was like, I'll give you the $800 if that's what y'all want. Like, just don't sign the paperwork. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. And this is like right before
all this happened.
The Diddy. The Cassie lawsuit, like maybe like a couple weeks before the Cassie lawsuit. So it was kind of like all this was kind of like
it was
leading up to. It was almost like he knew it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Try to change the name to Brother Love and give the people back their masters, and then the Cassie thing happened and they sealed that shit so fast. Like that's
when I knew it was a problem.
Yeah, that was the
He settled within 24 hours?
Yeah.
I like, this is a problem.
And we don't even know how much they settled for. It said $30 million, but that was just like the number.
Yes.
Yeah, the number they was looking for. We don't know. She could have got more.
To settle that fast, she probably got more.
Yeah, nigga said, shh. But it's court documents, so it's public. And now we here. And now his house is getting raided. I just wish black people would take a more, because white folks don't do that. They don't do that shit.
Why they don't?
They don't do that shit. They don't do that shit because
that might be true.
Harvey Weinstein, the nigga from, I gotta stop cussing on this channel. The dude from Nickelodeon. They did a whole documentary on bruh. And Diddy still is the top talk of the news. But I feel like black people, we went to the media. We went to everybody. I think white people just say what they say and they move on until.
Maybe, but it's also look who controls the media, though, right? Do you think the people controlling the media are doing this for a specific reason?
Yes. I think that, yeah, I don't know what the reason is, but I think it is for a certain reason. Just like every 4 years there's a war somewhere, and then every 4 years there's a black man getting deleted by the police. Every 4 years around election time, around election year. I'm so serious.
I know. I mean,
but I mean, shit. What you got to say? Like, I feel like
I had a friend. I was talking to a friend earlier, and she was like, "He might just be the fall guy." Is that what Candace Owens said?
Oh, I like Candace Owens, but I didn't hear her say that. She might have though.
Yeah. Well, she said someone said it. I don't remember who specifically. And I was like, huh, that could be possible.
You might be right. He might be the fall guy for somebody in a higher position than him.
Yeah, someone
on the back end that we've never seen before.
Yeah, someone that's worth way more, or someone who has more influential friends than he does,
or somebody that he was investing into him.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate. I'm gonna pray for Diddy. But if he did it, like I'm like, if he did it, jail.
Yeah, go to jail.
But if he
didn't,
some
therapy, find Jesus, and keep it moving.
And if he didn't, then I pray that he can
bounce back.
He's able to bounce back enough to take care of what he needs to take care of in his life, because that's hard.
Yeah,
mentally that's hard.
Well, if he's innocent and getting treated like this, he gonna need a lot of therapy.
Yeah.
A lot of therapy.
Absolutely.
Hella therapy.
Absolutely. But, all we can do is pray for the brother. I'm gonna try to show more grace.
Any guesses on if he's guilty or innocent? Based on the evidence
that we have now.
We have now.
I think he's done some of the things that they're saying. I think they're labeling it, how they're going to label it to make it sound worse.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe that he's done some of those things that.
Oh yeah.
Because the stories, they align.
They're too consistent.
They align they line. Like, because trafficking, sex trafficking, is all you got to do is fly somebody from state to state and then do something with them and then.
Really?
Pay them and then go back, send them back. That's what they said they used this private jet for, that and drugs. Yeah, so it's like, it's you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know the law, then you just think it's like, oh, I'm just flying some girls out to party. But then it's like you flying girls out for drugs in SEX, and it's like.
So what you're saying is always fly yourself to them and never fly them to
you. Is that what you got out of that? Is that what you got?
Nope.
Is that what you got out of that?
Nope.
Yeah. So
it's.
But that's my understanding. I could be wrong, but that's what was explained to me, and I was like, damn. So like, if a bad NBA player fly out an IG model, and then give her that long, and he pay for it.
That's crazy.
Half the NFL, the NBA did this,
bro.
God dang. So that's why I said, like, if I'm wrong about that, they'll correct me in the comments or whatever. But yeah, man. So that's why I said the label could make it sound worse than what it is.
Yeah.
Because if they consent to it,
but
I always thought trafficking was like if they don't consent.
That's what I thought too, but I don't know, maybe, but that whole consent thing I think is tough, right? Because
wait, what you mean?
Well, in the sense
you gotta expound.
I'm about to explain, and here's why it's tough, because you could think someone's giving you consent,
and they're really not.
Yeah. Or you could think,
you
could think that person's in their right mind. But then they could go back and say, well, I actually had all these things that happened in my life, and I wasn't in my right mind, so I couldn't actually have given you consent.
Yeah, right? We just talked about that off camera. We just literally said that we would not do it with women who are intoxicated.
Right.
That's like one of my biggest turnoffs.
Right. And so it's like, I'm just curious, like, how do I protect myself when I have kids? How do I protect my kids?
Right.
How do people protect themselves and make sure that you're actually getting actual consent? Right. Because in some situations, I think a person could go back and be like, well, actually, this was happening, so I wasn't able to give you actual consent.
Right.
So it's just like, whoa. It just makes a lot of things scary in life.
That's why you got to protect yourself.
Right. And this is like, but here's the thing. You could be with a woman that you're with and still have a consent violation.
Yeah, I found that out recently. No, not personally, but somebody told me about that.
Yeah.
Recently. It was like, yeah, just because you with somebody don't mean you could just slide it in while she sleep at night.
Yeah. Like,
I was like, dang, that's crazy.
Right. So, well, I mean, I mean, that's clearly not consent.
Well, because in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna look at it from a man's perspective. I'm asleep. Let's just say, I'll just use myself as an example. I'm asleep, and shorty laying in the bed, and she up, and she like, let me give him some morning head.
Right.
I wake up to morning head. I'm not gonna be like, I didn't consent to this,
but. You could say that.
But I could, though. But in my mind, I'm not thinking that.
That's not where you're going with it, right?
Right, because I'm like, okay, well, shit, I love some more than head. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Like, but if one day, if I'm like, I didn't consent to that, I'd never do no shit like that.
But you could.
But
you literally could.
What I'm saying is, if I felt like it, I could. But I didn't know. I thought, younger me, in a relationship, I just felt like it could all be a form of consent.
Yeah, nah. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it.
But then again, that comes with talking to your partner. Like, babe, you like morning head?
Oh yeah, like you can negotiate things and say, hey, I give you this consent for this, and you can do this, and I actually like if you do this way and all that. Right. So that's all.
That come with the time of the relationship.
Yeah, and talking and everything. But that's why I say it could be, even though it might even seem blatant or whatever, it's like, I've asked, like, do you want me to blank? Are you sure? Are we on the same page? Because I just want to know, like, because I just don't.
I have a good gauge of filling it out, too. I can fill it out without even having to
If it feels wrong.
Yeah, if it feels wrong, I won't even bother. So you going to a Diddy freak off?
No. No. No freak off for me.
Hey, let's
no freak off.
Let's throw a freak off.
No.
A consensual freak off. They have those.
Well, that's just called a sex club or orgy.
Yeah.
But let's not call it a freak off. That's just
the name is tainted.
It's so tainted. It's the connotation is just like terrible.
All right, we got to figure it out. They had the freak Nick, freak off.
It's just all bad.
No freaks.
Let's
leave the freak out.
Let's just go have fun with friends.
Nah, because that's too close to actually really having fun with friends. Because if I just go have fun with friends, it's almost like Diddy saying party and partying. How you say it twice? It's like going have fun with friends, or we having fun with friends. It's too close. We got to figure out a whole other word.
A whole nother word?
Yeah, we'll figure it out next video. But yeah, I'm off it. But you got anything to say?
Good luck, Diddy.
Like, subscribe to the video. Good luck, Diddy.